7 buyer's agent behaviors that need to stop. I could have come up with 100 buyer's agent behaviors that could stop.
Or I feel like there might just be one behavior, which is like for buyer's agents just to go away.
This is an opinion piece on Inman. Michelle Shelton wrote it. It's an aggressive seller's market out there as a buyer's agent. What are you doing to get your offer accepted? Great question. If it's any of these behaviors, now is the time to stop. So Nicole and I are going to go through the 7 that Michelle outlined, and we're going to say whether these are a racket or not.
Right.
All right? Mm-hmm. Number 1, stop being aggressive. Nobody wants to deal with a jackass.
That is for sure.
Yeah, you agree with that?
I mean, we're hopping right in.
If you're being pushy and aggressive when you call the listing agent, you could be hurting your client's negotiation.
So I guess I'm confused on this one because I do feel like you need to be somewhat aggressive right now, right?
You got to be aggressive in your time.
Yes,
and how quickly you're making this presentation to the agent.
But they're saying specifically being aggressive in nature towards the other agent.
Yeah, she goes on to say building rapport at a personal level and then showing the other agent you're a skilled professional can make or break your deal. We talked about this last week. Having relationships with the other agents is really key in getting deals done. Mm-hmm. And you should have been building those relationships long before you presented an offer.
Right.
If you're actually committed and a full-time agent in your market.
Yep.
I would generally agree with this. You don't want to just call up an agent and be a jackass, right? But,
right.
There are times when you know, and at certain price points, and maybe like if a property is going to be on the market 2 days and have multiple offers, you're not going to be able to be very aggressive. But if a property's been sitting around and this agent just needs the nudge to get the motivation to give their seller a nudge, there's a little bit of room for aggressiveness if you know kind of the other agent's MO or their personality traits, and you know when you can deploy that. But generally speaking, I'd agree this isn't a good tactic.
Right.
Number 2, stop asking listing agents to justify their price and do your job. Couldn't agree with this more. This is the furthest thing from a racket. Whether you're in a hot market like we're in today or a not so hot market, buyer agents that ask listing agents, how did you come up with the price? That's the dumbest question you could ever ask. You should come up with the price.
Right. What do you when an agent does ask you, what do you
I usually ignore, like if it's a text message, I'll never write you back.
Yes.
If it's a text message, you're not getting a reply. I actually got a text message similar to that.
I did too. I didn't respond to it either.
Didn't respond. The property went under contract next day. This market, you can kind of do that because the property's going to go under contract. But there's no...
Well, but I feel like pick up the phone. Have the conversation.
Well, definitely pick up the phone.
I'm looking at this. Like, I see this. Like, throw me something that I can throw to my clients. Like, I think it could be a better approach.
Let's role play it out. Go ahead. I'm the listing agent. You're going to call me with what here?
Hey, Byron. Like, I just showed your house at 123.
Thank you, Nicole. Thank you. I really
Banana
appreciate
Road,
I really
right?
appreciate you showing, Nicole. Okay.
So I found some properties that are a little bit lower in price point than your home.
Did you show those?
I didn't show them, but I am really wanting to have a conversation because I would love to, show my clients that your home is of value, that you have it on the market for. Can you throw me like an address? You got a couple addresses you could throw me, or maybe I'm missing something?
Well, I'm not going to send you my CMA, but if you want to send me yours and I can help you with your CMA, I'd be happy to do that.
You can help me with my CMA?
Do you have my email, Nicole? You can email it to me if you want.
Well, I think that it's important to have conversations. I'm now sidebarring. No, I mean,
my point is like I'm never.
It's better than a text. Because I'm with you. I'm not going to respond to a text.
I'm representing the seller. I'm definitely not going to get into this game of like the subjectiveness of real estate.
So I am with you on that 100%. But by having the conversation, I am not saying that I think that you are an idiot and it's not worth that. I want to show my clients that it is worth that. I mean, I rarely am, ever asking a listing agent to justify it. I just want to make sure that we're on the same page. Again, I mean, obviously we are having a horrible time with properties appraising.
Right. The point about comps is I can pick 2 that showcase the price.
Yep.
And the reasons why and the adjustments why. And you can pick 2.
For sure. I get. I mean, as long as there are 2. I mean, I'm not really ever asking or having the conversation unless I legitimately, like I'm working on one right now. Like I cannot figure out the price. Where like I don't want to lowball it, but like I have to. Like I don't.
Yeah, I mean sometimes it's out of control. And I think most of the times, if you're a listing agent, you're 30% overpriced, you've got to now be a little bit more, engaging in that conversation.
Right.
But if you're within 10%, somebody else is going to make an offer.
I 100% agree with you.
All right, number 3, stop shuffling papers. I like this one. If you're a paper shuffler who just submits an offer with no conversation, you may as well forget it. Your client's chances of winning just went way down. This is what we're talking about. Pick up the phone and talk to the other agent about the offer you're presenting. Want to make sure you got it. I emailed it to you. Is email 123 at G, is that correct? Like, walk them through the deal, make sure they got it. Tell them how in love your buyers are with the property and how much you as the buyer agent would love to work. Nicole, I admire what you're
always
doing.
I always add in the end of emails. Look forward to working with you. Can't wait to keep working with you.
When I'm on the phone, it's like, Nicole, I admire what you're doing out there. I would love to do this deal with you. I'd love to work with you.
You do that. You brown nose that much.
Absolutely.
Wow.
And you should be doing that. Paper shufflers, listen, I've been saying buyer agents, commission compression for 7+ years now. Yeah. It's already happened. Wake up, buyer agents. The commission compression has happened. We're dealing with it with all of our Zillow deals. It's just part of the game now. But you can be absolutely 100% replaced if all you're doing is setting up dot loop. People that just set up dot loop or SkySolve or e-signature, you are about the most useless person in real estate right now. Super replaceable. So stop shuffling papers. Get in the game, you part-timers. Number 4.
And you're talking about with yes. Okay.
Yeah, get in the game. Get in the EA Sports. Get in the game. Stop lying. Number 4. Stop lying.
Stop lying.
I mean,
Michelle.
This is not a racket.
Come on, Karen.
Of course you shouldn't lie. That's ridiculous. Do we even got to touch that one?
I mean,
Number 5, stop texting. We talk about this, I feel like, every week. Pick up the phone. It's the best tool you have in real estate, the conversation, picking up the phone, whether you're trying to generate a lead or whether you're trying to convince an agent to do a deal with you. Text messages can really be like, what? You're asking me the price of this house right now? Like, what are you asking?
That's the problem too. I mean, even just texting my husband sometimes is misconstrued, you know?
Right, and you guys have good rapport. You guys know what the other one's thinking, and the text message could still come off sounding weird.
But maybe that's why we know each other so well. You immediately think he's just being a dick, you know?
Number 6, stop being so one-sided. But you don't understand. I represent my client. I take it very seriously. Yeah, don't be. I would change this.
Have you ever said that?
No, because nobody. Listen, you could replace stop being so one-sided with stop being a whiny little. You can fill in the blank there. Stop being a whiner. Nobody gives a crap what your client just went through. Like, I absolutely, if I'm representing a seller and you call me about your buyer and the hard turmoil they just went through in life, I'll let you know right now, I have zero empathy for that situation. I'm representing my seller. Don't care that this person just went through this, and this, and now they want to shortchange my offer because of their life's turmoil. Don't care. Don't waste my time with your BS story. That could fall under the line because now I don't even know if you're telling the truth. And by the way, it just doesn't matter. It's not important to the deal. We're doing a business transaction here. Here's the price. You want to pay it? Yes, no, go away. Those are the options.
Yeah.
I have no care in the world for your buyer's story.
But you don't understand.
Well, I hate the buyer letters.
I represent my client and take that very seriously. No, I'm just trying to think if I've ever heard it.
You don't understand.
You don't understand.
They are they're vets and they missed out on 3 houses and they need a place by 30 days. And then why are you lowballing me then?
Right.
And I appreciate their service, but why are you lowballing me?
But I represent them. I take it so seriously.
Doesn't have any value to the deal. Number 7, and I just mentioned this, writing love letters to the seller. I'm going to say this is a little bit of a racket because it can work.
I love it.
If you can get a buyer agent.
We talked about it last week. I love it.
If you can get a letter in the hands of a seller who is playing off an emotion, it's a great tactic as a buyer agent because it actually works sometimes. I've seen it work many times, actually.
Look at that. If so, you just opened up a can of fair housing. Offers, selects your offers over the other offers. Could be because they submitted a photo of them with their 2.5 white children who, by the way, attend the Christian school around the corner.
Well, here's the thing. We didn't say anything about photos. We said a letter. There's no reason why we. I mean,
No.
that's this. You're reaching here, Michelle.
Yeah, no.
This is a total racket. Now that you went there,
We are, yeah. I just hey, who
we
you
didn't say
are.
photos. This thing
No.
says love letters. Now
Love
you're talking
letters,
photos.
not your photo. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's crazy.
I like letters.
The letters
I love
work.
letters. They
do
work. They do work.
They work. All right. She said, you know what's weird about this article? And if you guys open it up, you could comment below. It says 7 buyer agent behaviors that need to stop. And then she has 8 listed.
Oh.
Look at this, 1 through 8. But the headline is 7.
Well, and before we started, I thought we only needed 6. So
Number 8, submit an offer.
Ooh, what's that saying? 6, 7, 8, 9. Never mind.
Are you right?
7, 8, 9.
You can count.
8, 9. 7, 8, 9.
Submit an offer and wait.
Right, Sam?
Do you have any idea what she's talking about? So I have no clue. All right. Number 8, submit an offer and wait. Hurry up and wait. That's what they used to say back in my days working
Create
at
a time frame on the
boat.
offer. Understand that this is when your offer expires. This has nothing to do with when the seller will accept. Right, that's true.
That's what they say on union jobs. Hurry up and wait.
Calling and checking in regularly with the listing agent is offering great representation to your buyer. It also allows you to give the client.
It's basically
updates of
saying you're
nothing
making the
yet.
offer and you're just waiting for something to happen. You're not doing work. That's why it's a union phrase. You show up to work and they say, hurry up, get to work at 7:30.
So she's saying you shouldn't
but we don't have
be
any
doing
work
that.
for
You
you.
should
Just
be
wait.
calling and following up.
Correct.
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Who doesn't do
Agree with
that?
Agree with that 100%.
Absolutely.